Hello everybody! Welcome back to the second day of Minda Plays Save the Light. We had to cut off a little early last night due to some technical difficulties, which was unfortunate. However, we did get to a nice, good cutting off point, and you can see all of that on my YouTube channel right now. We got through the first area, beat the first boss, and then Chrome crashed, and so I couldn't see chat anymore, and so I had no idea what was going on with the actual stream. Which is all very unfortunate, but we are here today, and it's time to begin the second day and the second area of Save the Light. One fun thing about the game, which you can see right here, is that on the title screen, the crystal gems fill in Steven's house as you acquire them. When we first started the game, it was just Steven on the title screen, but now we have all of the crystal gems here because one of the very last things we accomplished last night, was getting Garnet to join the party, who we will be using right this moment, as a matter of fact. So let's begin. Here's our save file. We are 24% of the way done. Although, as with many RPGs, that does not necessarily mean we're only 24% of the way through the game. We're actually quite a bit further than that because, you know, in addition to the main storyline, there's all kinds of side stuff that you can do and exploration to do. So we may, we probably will not hit. We'll probably beat the game at like 70-80%, maybe a little higher than that because I know this game inside and out and we'll be acquiring secrets as quickly as possible. Anyway, so let us go. Yeah, sometimes the load screen takes a little while. And here we go. So first thing we're going to need to do is switch up the party a bit because we need Garnet for this next section. Next section. Let's see. Pearl, I'm afraid you are out. Garnet, you're in. Alright. It's so hard to choose your party sometimes because all the characters are great. Amethyst is just generally good, so I'm keeping her for now. And let's warp. So, had we done this so, looking at this map, last time we went through the Beach City Woods, and the stars mean that we 100%ed each of these areas. This one, we cannot complete just yet. We'll have to come back to it later, once we acquire some additional details. And then the grayed out area is, of course, a secret area, which we, again, will have to come back to later. But, had we proceeded normally and not stopped where we did, we would be going straight from the final boss to Bismuth's Forge. So let's head over there, shall we?
We can't stop now.
And this is an area, and when you play through this game, you will become very familiar with this area because we will be visiting it many more times as we play through the game. Wow, this place. Oh yeah, I don't think Connie's been to the Forge yet, has she? Not canonically, anyway. Come on, we need to reach the Forge. That's not the right voice for Garnet at all. Steven, you look as pale as Pearl. Everything okay? I'm fine. We should keep moving. Yeah, because remember, at this point at the point where the game comes through, this is like before Maid of Honor and Reunion. So last time Steven was here was when Bismuth almost killed him. So understandably, he's a little tense about being back here. So this is what Garnet is useful for in the overworld. Leave this to me. She punches things. Pow. We're gonna run right past that because we need to get one little errand first. pressing the wrong button. Ooh.
Lovely.
My mouse, it's in the way. Guard can also smash these things. Could be. And that's as far as we can punch. So we need to do that, because we needed the purple prism for what we're... purple chroma. Whoops. We need the purple chroma for what we are about to do right here. Oops. Sorry. Alright. Steven, this is yours. This is all you. Oh, there's the prompt. Where'd the prompt go? Blue chroma.
Oh yeah.
To stand up against Hessonite, we'll need a little upgrade. Whoops.
I know I put it in here somewhere.
When viewing the weapon schematic, you can see the chroma you need to perform the upgrade. So we can upgrade Stevens. We do not have enough indigo to upgrade... So we have 3 schematics here, as you can see. We have enough for Steven's shield. We have not encountered indigo chroma yet, so we cannot upgrade Dad's guitar just yet. And we are short, and we are about to become even shorter for the sword schematic. So we are just going to do this one for practice. Yes. There is, of course, an achievement for upgrading all of the weapons up to max. Ta-da! Shiny Rose's Shield. Perfect blocks now activate a short regeneration effect on Steven, which is quite handy, because Steven aggroes occasionally. We've got another stop to make. Ooh, future vision time? You know it. Let's head back to the warpad. And then that's it. Magical mission. Warpad time! Oh yeah, we should actually level up Garnet since we haven't before. Let's see. Yeah, I'm happy with Amethyst having the XP badge. What do we got here?
Connie Maheshwaran, at your service.
Oh yeah, Connie needs to be leveled up too. So yeah, we'll just pop.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Ready, Freddy?
Love is all you need.
Alright, I think we are just going to... What is this? Having Garnet on the team automatically increases all ally defense rating by 2. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I think we'll just do that and then pump up Garnet's attack stack. Garnet is an interesting character. She does a lot of damage, you know, because she just punchy things. She has pretty decent defense because she can occasionally taunt the enemy. And her luck is weird. She starts off with almost no luck, as you can see. But her special abilities, if you pour points into luck, some of her late game special abilities do some guaranteed lucky hits. I guess kind of in keeping that. It's all very. It's a little bit like kind of reminds me of Terezi in a way. It's like luck, you know, luck doesn't exist. It's all in your mind, you know. I guess this is kind of their way of incorporating her future vision into the luck stat. Anyway, so I think we're just gonna go with boop boop. And then there we go. I'm happy with that.
Behold, the power of love.
The power of love.
That's how you level up.
Leadership.
RPG, RPG.
Alright.
It's a quest for you, Bawakunga.
The Alakunga. Whoop, whoop. And let's see. What have we got for badges? It's fine. It's definitely want to give that to someone. Let's go with Garnet.
Cool.
And Connie's pretty close to learning Sword Storm, I think, so we might as well give her this now.
Oh, that's great.
Plus, you never know, it might we might get lucky and it'll trigger later. All right, Garnet, where to? Whoops. The Great North. Love this area. It's a fun area.
Come on, team.
This area, of course, will look very familiar to all of you from Gem Hunt. As a Wisconsinite, of course, this just looks like home to me.
Best friend, sing
Stream looks like it's dropping frames here and there. Oh well. That happens. It's too bad I didn't know ahead of time we'd be coming back here. I'd have packed my survival supplies for sure. And warmer clothes. Yeah, she's still wearing a tank top. Jesus.
Ugh.
Definitely warmer clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Feels fine to me. Let's do this. What is that we're actually doing here again?
Let's go.
You'll see. Let's head this way. Don't remember if that actually counts as a secret or not, but it's a fun little thing to do. Alright. Roll. It's a snow puff.
Hooray for stuff!
Hooray for stuff indeed. Feel Good Tea. Removes negative status effects. How nice. This is one item that you do actually use from time to time because every once in a while, because there's no other way to get rid of status effects, so, you know, you gotta use them when you get status effects. The big one, especially around here, is if you fall into a river, you get frozen, and that slows down your the rate at which you can attack, and that's very annoying, so you want to get rid of that status ailment as quickly as possible. Ouch. Dang, I thought I could get a hit in, but I did not.
Ready?
Garnet Shield Breaker is always just a very good opener, just because it lowers your defenses. And punchy punchy. And if you get that second hit in, it stuns them, so it's a very good, very good attack. Okay, well, I didn't even get a chance to counter it at that moment, but these guys are a good reason why it's a very good idea to have Amethyst in your party for this area, because at this point in the game, she's the only one with a consistent ranged attack. And if you try to touch those guys when they're spiky like that, it does not go well. I suppose Pearl can also throw her spear at people, which know, that works too, but it's a... The Amethyst Whip is like the most basic attack that you can use to hit enemies from afar. Woohoo! Hey, level up.
Guys, check this out. Steven, you earned
Excellent.
this.
Spiky Bubble. Now, whenever Steven defends people, they can do a little damage back, which is very convenient, very helpful. Or T. Okay, that's my actual ringtone, by the way. You know, I use that for my phone. It's like, I silenced my phone. Why is it going off? No, that's it's actually Steven's phone that's ringing. Oh, that's me. Mello.
Steven!
Hey, Peridot! Love ya. The green bean. Oh, hey, Peridot. How's everything? Is everything okay? No, things are objectively not okay. It's the Tactical Battle Simulator. The, what did you call it? The RPG? Oh, that game I lent you? What's wrong with it? Yes, it's defective. No matter what I do, I can't progress. Well, that's okay. In an RPG, sometimes you just have to level up your guys before you can move forward. Level up? Further experimentation is required. Peridot out. Oh, okay. Good talk. I love Peridot. And she's a fun... She'll be... she's the,
How
Whoops.
about...
She's the last party member you acquire, and she's pretty good. She is the easiest way to defeat the final boss in the game. Which is a strategy we may or may not employ. I'm kind of, not really sure, to be honest. Whoops. But yeah, the easiest way to beat the final boss is to just use Peridot, basically. And so I'm not entirely sure we're going to do that with that play, because it's easy, but that also makes it, maybe a little boring to watch. I don't know. We'll decide. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's see, what have we got? Feel Great Tea. Da-da-da. Not bad. The Parachute Badge. Okay, well, buying the badge is required. And then... Oops, the whole team's negative stat effects. Yeah, it might be worth it. I prefer just the regular Feel Good Tea. Because it's usually only ever one status effect you need to remove at a time, but a little extra is always helpful. Dang it. Getting hit sucks too, because you start the game with less star power. Well. C'est la vie. Take out the snowballs first, because I don't like dealing with their spiky asses. Hi, kitty. Welcome to the stream. You gonna say hi to the camera, or are you just gonna try and sit down in my lap? Babushki. Oh, too late. I think you get more XP if you strike final blows, so I wanted to give Amethyst that one. Indeed, she got a level up out of it.
Bawakunga!
Let's see.
All day, air day.
Alright. Alright. This way. Little secret area down this way. I think we need Pearl for this one, though. Oh yeah, we do need Pearl for this puzzle.
One must always be prepared.
Okay, so we're going to work towards, as I mentioned before, this is one of Pearl's most important stats, because it causes her to do super awesome crit damage, so we're just going to be pouring points into that for the foreseeable future.
Why, yes, I did earn this.
And we can also give her that badge that was just on Garnet, since Garnet's not going to be using it for a while.
Oh.
Ooh. And there we go. Oop. And that right there is... And that right there is why you need the feel-good tea. Damn it. I think I got the first hit in. Excellent. Okay, so first things first.
How about...
Because a bunch of us are cold, our star power is... This is totally Amethyst's field. Ah. There we go. Ooh, very nice block.
Not too shabby, Pete.
What? Woohoo! Alright, Steven. Finish him off. Excellent.
Burrito!
And the spear schematic.
How about...
And I think it's a baby Steven over here, so I'm gonna catch it with Connie. Woohoo! Oh, she's almost leveled up. I'll relax more once I get off this ice. But the music here is quite delightful, even if you do have to endure. Oh, yes. Spaceship! That doesn't look like the same ship as before. Oh. You better follow anyway and see what's going on. Oh, yes. Square dot. Incoming square dot. The best. Not the best peridot, but one of the best, I mean, all peridots are good, so... Hi, cat. Cat's trying to wrestle with my, controller. Cat, no, stop. I'm moving around a little drunkenly, it's because there's a cat wrestling with me. Okay, more ice. Alright, where are we going?
Hooray for stuff!
You got a white star for it. The next ability costs 0 star points. Secret Whoozy Whatsits can be used to unlock a big secret wall. Where do we see one of those again? Okay, so we'll be using that later. Oh, and great, nothing even here. No, ah! Okay, my cat just killed me like 3 times by putting her hand on the keyboard. See, I'm not sure if my cat is really dumb or really smart because he thinks my keyboard is a toy. And I mean, he's not wrong. It's just not a toy for him. See, did we miss anything? I feel like we missed something because we haven't gotten the 100% of this area yet. Maybe it's further up ahead still. Or maybe this area was bigger than I remember it. Oh yeah, maybe.
Cheeseburger backpack!
Ah. The buttons are reversed compared. The buttons on the Switch controller are reversed compared to the.
Cheeseburger backpack!
Compared to the PlayStation, and it keeps screwing me up.
One thingy coming right
Okay.
up.
Now, one interesting side effect of this game is that because of something that is not immediately obvious in this game, as I mentioned in the previous video, is that the enemy team uses the same star point system as the heroes do. which means all of them are pooling, or which basically means that all of them are pulling from the same mana pool in order to attack the enemies. And as a consequence of that, it is very important. Screw up. It's very important that you take on the big guy first, because the big guy can kill a party member in like 1 or 2 hits.
Ooh, I know. Maybe this?
Whereas the little guys can, you know, they can annoy you, but they won't be doing that much damage. Like, if this guy gets a hit off, he's gonna kill Connie. And that is looking pretty inevitable right about now. Oh, actually, wait.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's why you will attack the big guy first, because like conversely, if you attack all the little guys, you're going to be left with one big guy who's attacking way faster than normal. Ooh, a Rose's Tear. That might be helpful right now, actually.
I got just the thing. One thingy coming right up.
You got a big gun. It restores a lot of health. Tasty.
I need to keep training.
Ah, I don't have the... Shame their back was turned, so I could have used Pearl right there, but alas.
Must concentrate.
Game stutter. Losing more health to game stutters than the actual enemy. Ooh. Lucky hit. And a level up, which means she got a free heal, which is good because she was at low health right there.
Oh, hello everyone.
Actually, there's no harm. I can spend this point safely.
Wonderful.
Video games!
With rigorous study and training, I can do this.
Confident Strike. Connie now receives a small heal when she delivers a final strike to an enemy. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, use ability. I think I'll do this.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Bawakunga.
Ah!
Treasure!
Okay, that's the end of that area, so it looks like I missed something. Did not quite 100% it. So we'll have to backtrack a bit and see what we missed later. Alright. I'm sorry, but I need you to move. You're very cute.
Here
My back hurts.
we are.
So let's see, what did we miss?
Stop, more adventure.
Let's see, it'll tell us what we missed if we just stand at the edge of the screen. I wish there was like a map in the menu that you could look to see what areas you still need to explore.
Pay close attention, Stephen. There's much to be learned from this place.
Because like as it is, you have to like go to a specific spot on the map. You have to go to a warp pad to see what you're missing. And the menu isn't popping up,
Looks
so we're
like
just gonna keep
another
going.
win for the Crystal Gems.
Okay. We'll figure it out what we missed later. It'll be fine.
Hope this place is ready for our bad selves.
You know what I mean. Fire Assault. Attacks and blocks burn enemies for a short period. Very useful. Up, 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 up. Oop. Oh, and that's why Steven's double jump is great for these little platforming bits. The big ice cube. You've got the big ice cube, a very big and very cold ice cube. Might as well hang on to it. So I actually know exactly where to take that. So we're just going to go ahead and take care of that side quest right now, because now's as good a time as any. What did we miss over here?
The Crystal Gems have left the building.
Love the little outro remarks that people make.
It's a good day for a mission.
One chest. Where did I miss a chest? Oh well, I'll look for it later. Anyway, back to Beach City.
On to the next one.
Hey, kitty. You comfortable back there? Oh, I hear the music. Oh. Game froze. I'll be back in a moment.
Remember, with today's battles, we're focusing on form.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Probably would be more efficient to use Pearl for that, because she can take out those things in one hit. But, I don't know. I like my Connie. Just gonna move the mic real quick. You'll excuse the noise. So there are actually 3 different little, oh, should have brought Garnet for this too. Oh well. Next time I'm in town, remind me to put Garnet on the field. So there's a silly little achievement right here. Whoops. So first you jump up onto the umbrella, jump up onto the big donut. Achievement unlocked. Donut hole in 1 for jumping through the big donut hole. Hey, Steven. Did you figure out your thing? You mean tracking down the giant spaceship that destroyed my dad's car wash and the mysterious evil gem that kidnapped the giant magical version of me created entirely out of light? Sure. That. Ongoing. Ah, lame. So this is what we do with the giant ice block. We give it to Sadie. Arg! Sadie, is everything okay? Oh, didn't see you there, Steven. Yeah, the ice machine's not working. I still need to make a bunch of frozen donuts. Hold up. Donuts can be frozen? Oh yeah, they're like donuts filled with ice cream. Those sound delicious, by the way. That sounds divine. It is, but we can't make any until we get some ice. Which we already have. Wow, now that's a block of ice. Thanks, Steven. I can always count on you. Here's one of those frozen donuts. On the house. You got the ice cream donut, a delicious treat made by your pal Sadie. It looks more like an ice cream sandwich made with a donut than like when she described it, I was imagining like, you know, basically a ice cream Bismarck. But it looks more like a sandwich, just with ice cream. Still looks delicious, though. Unfortunately, that item... Unfortunately, and oddly enough, that frozen donut does not become, like, a healing item. It's just, it basically becomes, whenever you complete a quest, key items, like, sometimes stay in your inventory as just, like, a memento. Like, you get to keep Mayor Dewey's Doodle of the City. You get to keep the big donut... Oh, shit, I forgot to do that. Oh, well. You get to keep the donut, and it's just kind of there. Can I buy some big donuts? Actually, wait now. One thing we are going to do is we're going to take care of this. We need to buy 4 lion liquors. Exactly 4, no more, no less. And we will give them to the one person in Beach City who wants them. Lion!
How about...
Z. Lion, you're awake. Hey, want to help us out with... Z. Okay, maybe next time.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick?
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Great. Hey there, sleepyhead. Are you gonna stay awake this time? Looks like 3rd time's a charm. Nope. I bet 4th time's a charm.
How about...
And he gave us a badge. Nifty. Thanks, Lion. Roses to your badge. Upon defeat, revive timer length is reduced by half. That's a badge I very rarely use just because, like I suppose the way to use that would be to, like, give it to the one party member who dies a lot, but that doesn't usually happen. 1, because I'm awesome, and people never die. And 2, because, like, there's very rarely one specific, you know, person who's dying all the time. It gets kind of spread out. We got a new pizza delivery assignment. This one's for Onion. We can also turn this quest to Sour Cream. Thanks, man. You're gonna make a great roadie one day. Here, let me repay you. I got this thing that I think is a good thing, Steven. You got the Lucky Engager badge. Guaranteed lucky hit when engaging an enemy outside of battle. That's quite nice, actually. So apparently there's monsters in Beach City today. I hope that doesn't mean people are going to skip the rave. The thing you always want to do when you go to Beach City is just buy a bunch of Voltron tokens and use them. Because you're going to need to talk to Voltron a lot to get that badge. Yeah, every time you, whenever you come back, Mr. Smiley will sell you 5. So just buy all 5 and then dump them into the machine.
Ooh, I know.
There's good times ahead in your future at the Funland Arcade. That, seems more like an advertisement than a fortune. Oop. Voltron predicts you will open your inventory and select a Voltron token.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick?
Check the prize dispenser below me. That's a really weird fortune. Oh, wait. Superstar fruit. And yeah, sometimes when you get that fortune, there's a very low chance that he will eventually drop a badge, which you need to 100% the game. So, yeah, it's very annoying trying to get that thing.
Know.
Check the prize dispenser below me. Ranch and bacon fry bits. Regenerates the entire team's health for some time. Just divine.
Cheeseburger backpack.
In the very near future, you will receive a special prize. Yay! You got the nicer regen badge. Holy shit, I got it! Oh my, You have no idea how long that took me the first time I played this game. And the second time I played this game, because I played it twice, and because I'm a loser like that. But slowly regenerates health at all times, but... God damn. Well, that's RNG for you. We are going to keep talking to him, though, because there is still the achievement for hearing all of his fortunes. In the very near future, you will receive a special prize! Yay! Bottle of Rose's Tears revives a full teammate with full health. That's actually a very good item, as you can imagine. Especially on some of the tougher bosses. So, it's...
Cheeseburger backpack.
Check the spot prize dispenser below me. Lucky Crown. Increases luck for a short time. Never use that once, ever. Bad luck and extreme ill fortune will haunt your pathetic soul for all eternity. I mean... I paid for this? Sad thing is, that does kind of sound like Steven's life, doesn't it? Voltron sees a future where you've acquired the necessary tokens to afford this transaction. Oh, I guess I'll get right on that. There are some other Beach City side quests to do, but I'll get to them later. One, I still have to drop by Bismuth's Forge. Also have to talk to Vidalia to complete that quest, but there'll be time for all that later. Need to get this thing with Garnet. So there'll be time to do all of that later, though. Right now, let's continue on with the story, shall we? Can't believe I got that badge right away. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and equip it right now, because it really is, Sluggish Regen Badge, it really is just a better version of this badge. Very slowly regenerates health at all times. It's slow. And here's the better version, way over here.
So equipped.
God damn. And it's on camera, too. You all saw it. I got legit. Jesus Christ. Warp, 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 warpy, warp, warp.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
wizards. These guys are annoying. Boom. Got him. So the best way to deal with the wizards is just always keep one star point available so that Steven can bop them in the nose when they start casting spells. In the meantime, Amethyst can wreck the field.
Hey!
Spiky. Excellent. Well done, Amethyst. Oh, nice. 3 level ups in one go.
Even stronger. No big deal.
New ability, Electrocute. Electrocutes an enemy, disabling them. This effect will end if the target or Amethyst takes damage. That sounds better than it is. It's the effect wears off if either of them take damage is a fairly big limiting factor.
Wonderful.
Fireball. Aim up to 3 high damage fireballs at multiple enemies. Applies burn effect and breaks shields. It's a handy ability. It's a fun one to use.
Let's collect our reward. Behold, treasure.
Alrighty then. Here, let's do some leveling up.
Hey,
Alright,
it's
what
my
do we want
page.
from Steven? That's a good question. Teamwork is... Healing effective Steven's encourages increased by 20% on bubbled or protected targets. Steven's ukulele and also gives the target a small regen effect. Yeah, with Steven, teamwork is just generally good for everybody, especially since it increases the amount of like fusions and combo attacks they give. And for Steven, it's especially good because, well, he's the healer, as you can imagine. That's a very neat ability, but it'll be a long time before I can get it. So yeah, I think we'll be good there for now.
Yay, stuff!
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, we're saving that 1 point so that we can afford Confident Strike later.
Bawakunga!
Amethyst, we can just go ahead and spend that point there.
All day, air day!
And Pearl.
And Pearl, we can just spend that point right there.
Why, yes, I did earn this.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, it's my page!
A little meta there, Steven. Yeah, we're all good there. Wait, I do have the, yeah, I do have the XP badge equipped. You always want somebody to have the XP badge at all times. Voltron token. Don't need those anymore, suckers! There it is again! There she goes. Mysterious spaceship is mysterious. Oh, there's a Greg puzzle up ahead. No time to waste! Thunk.
Hey!
Oh, and she got the freebie. Hey, perfect. another freebie dropped. Oh, is it the shield? Yeah, I think we'll just use that right away. It's free, so why not? Wail on him with Steve, with Connie. Oh, here's another fun little Easter egg. It's the clawed up wall from when Jasper was fighting the corrupted Jaspers. Nice little Easter egg there for those of you who watch the show. Which I would assume is all of you, since you're I mean, if you're watching a Let's Play of a Steven Universe video, I would assume you've seen the show. Like, I don't know who would be watching this who isn't familiar with Steven Universe. Okay, first let's talk to Onion. Onion, did you order a pizza? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, feel great tea. Definitely want to buy those. Actually, wait, hang on. Ooh, the lucky badge. Increases luck by 30%. I am buying that right now. I'm giving that to Pearl.
And Pearl.
Yes, luck is Pearl's most important stat. So I am giving that badge to Pearl right away.
Well, if it helps me in battle.
It will. And then we can't afford the great tea, unfortunately. But we got a badge. So that's always good. Okay. The game... I don't know if you could tell there, but the game, like, stuttered while I was jumping in midair, and so... Oh, shit.
How about...
The game stuttered while I was in midair, and so I couldn't double jump.
This?
Okay, well this is actually a good position because we can just do this. Just get constant backstabs on this guy.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Yeah.
This'll do the trick.
We're just... Oh, this is... See, I want to see something like this on the show. Just Connie and Pearl, you know, just double-teaming some poor bastard. Oh, he's going for Amethyst.
Ow!
Pearl, save your purple girlfriend.
Nice form, ma'am.
Connie's a good... Oh. Okay, well...
Bloop.
Fortunately, the bubble will only partially help, because because these guys swing twice, I believe, on their attack, but that'll help a little bit. And now he's on fire. Yeah, see? But whatever.
I'm down.
Yes, you are. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Wait. Up. Ooh, game froze up hard there. I'm just gonna... Oh, took damage from what? Aw, it's frozen what? Yeah. Dang it. And now you're on fire. Could probably use some items to make this go a bit more smoothly, but I am not going to because I'm stubborn and this guy is annoying me. Poor Connie! Oh, you're still not dead. Go into the drink, bastard. Okay, we're gonna need to heal up a bit. Where's a donut? There's a donut.
Maybe this? I've got just the thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna use the feel-good tea because that might, I'll probably just wear off before we get into another battle again anyway. Whoops.
Hey! I know.
I love Pearl. Oh dear.
I know I put it in here somewhere.
Where's the tea? Where's the tea? There's the tea.
Guys, how about this?
Might be time for it together, breakfast. Take that forever, breakfast. That's overkill. Alright, who are you going to? Bubble whoever you're running towards. Ah. So you're going for Pearl, I hope? Nope.
Now we're bubble buddies.
Oh, that was a frozen blade.
Do your thing, thing!
Almost down. almost there.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Combo attack unlocked. What exactly guarded? I forgot exactly what. I think that was Amethyst and Connie who. Oh, that's right. They studied together. Which, okay, yeah, it's cute. Not the greatest combo attack though, but still a cute one. Little guy, we're just gonna beat the shit out of you now. Ooh. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Alright, and here's Amethyst's utility once again. God, this little section of the game was buggy as shit when it first came out a year ago. Up in there. Up in here it is. But yeah, it's... Yeah, you gotta stand in just the right place. Oops. Just facing the wrong way. Yeah, you gotta stand in just the right place to get that to work. And the first time I did it, it literally took about a half an hour. It was ridiculous. Alright. I love Amethyst's jump. She's like, woo. You know, she looks like a magical girl. She does like a magical girl jump. It's adorable. Connie's standing jump is very cute too. Whee! Woohoo! There's a little Mario thing. And of course, Pearl the ballerina. There's a hidden enemy in here, but I'm just gonna... Whoop. Oops. Just gonna deal with it.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick? Item, I choose you.
Wow, already? Perfect. Nicely done. Nicely done, Amethyst. Whoops. Should not have dropped the camera there. Yeah, well. Nicely done. Hey. Like, everybody's so close to leveling up. Probably never gonna use that, but whatever. Whatever, it's in my inventory now. Oh, this puzzle. Just gotta carefully watch them. Chrome crashed again. Same thing happened last night.
Cheeseburger backpack! One dinghy coming right up.
Chrome crashed, which means I can't see chat right now.
I know I put it in here somewhere.
I'm just gonna deal with that for the time being because last night I had to cancel because of this issue, and I don't want to do that again because we just got started.
I know I put it in here somewhere. Maybe this?
I'm just gonna do this again. Second verse the same as the first. Pearl can do a version of this maneuver solo once she gets Hollow Pearl, which I believe happens at level 15, so we'll be seeing that tactic fairly shortly. Somewhere in this area where Pearl usually levels up to that point, I remember. Oh yeah, because I remember using Hollow Pearls on Square Dot, which is kind of hilarious because of the way the battlefield looks there. Oh, shit.
Gem powers activate!
Oh dear. Ah!
One dinghy coming right up.
Whew, that was close.
Hey!
I'm just gonna... Nice. Got 3 hits. And we got the achievement. Attack the light. Don't see that every day. Full party level up. Oh, nice. Sword Storm! Unleash a storm of attacks against a single target. Press the button faster for more attacks. Connie has officially become the best character. With that one move. Alright, so this... Let's see. Is there a pad right here? Here, I'm going to get to a warp pad real quick, I think. And we'll backtrack to solve this puzzle. Okay, there's a little... sort of a secret area down here. Oh. The light, Steven.
Cheeseburger backpack!
I believe I need those indigo chroma to level up something. Those will be handy to use later. Okay. Oh. Another call. Steven Universe speaking.
Steven!
Steven, you won't believe it. I leveled up. I forgot to do the Peridot voice.
Yay!
Alright, way to go, Peridot. I knew you could do it. Yes, and now I understand why you spend so much time with this silly leisure activity. At first it seemed to serve no functional purpose, but now it's addictive. That's games for you. Steven, the mission? Oh, anywho, I'm sorry busy at the moment. Catch you later? Yes, I must acquire more of these XPs. Anyway, goodbye, Steven. Alright, and this is the end of this area.
Well, I'd say that
So
was
we're gonna
fairly
take a
successful.
break real quick and I'm going to try to get chat back. So there'll be a brief pause, and that'll be the end of that section of the video. So I will see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.
We're here!
Indeed. Here we are, Amethyst. We are here indeed. But anyway, I will see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.